Hello friends, welcome to Vidyascooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to show you how we prepared red rice, idli and dosa using the same batter. This is my mother's recipe. So from scratch I'll be showing you how we prepared it. All the ingredients along with my social media and blog link will be posted in the description box below this video. Do refer the description box below this video for the recipe. The batter which we prepared created amazing dosas and softest idlis, and we prepared this batter in bulk. It stores well in the refrigerator. We can serve a family of 3 easily for 2 days using this batter. Let's start preparing the batter. Here I've laid out all the ingredients. I'll be using red rice, which is raw rice. This is easily available in all supermarkets. I'll also be using a short grain parboiled rice. This is beaten rice or poha, which is red rice again. Black gram dal. We are using whole black gram dal and fenugreek seeds. I'll show you up close the quality of red rice. You can prepare steam cooked rice using this red rice. It soaks very well and it cooks faster. This is our regular idli and dosa rice which we use regularly. So here you can see I've combined both the rice, washed it thrice and allowed it to soak for 6 hours. So now it is washed, we'll allow it to soak for 6 hours. The same goes for the black gram dal. We have washed it thoroughly, made sure the water is absolutely clear and soaked it for 6 hours. We have also soaked the fenugreek the same manner. We have washed the fenugreek and soaked it separately. All of this has to soak for 6 hours except the beaten rice. After 6 hours, you can see the volume has doubled. The rice has soaked very well. And you can see the black gram dal has soaked and it's doubled in volume. We have washed all the grains thrice before we start grinding it. We have also soaked the beaten rice half an hour prior to grinding. We'll be stone grinding all these ingredients. Here you can see the fenugreek or methi. This is also nicely soaked and doubled in volume. My mother prefers to soak all of these individually. In our stone grinder, we have started to grind the rice, dal, fenugreek and the beaten rice all together. You can use a mixer jar if you don't have a stone grinder at home. We have added enough water to grind the batter into a smooth paste consistency. It should neither be too thick nor too thin. Once the batter is formed, we have reserved it in a bowl. This batter we are going to ferment it overnight, so it will double in volume again. My mother normally she adds salt as per taste. Here we have used coarse salt, and we will allow this batter to rest overnight. The next day morning, you can see the batter has fermented and it's risen. At this point, she is adding a tablespoon of sugar. She'll also add 1/4 teaspoon of cooking soda and 2 tablespoons of oil. This is regular sunflower oil. Now she is going to mix all these ingredients. To incorporate more air in the batter, she's beating it and mixing all the ingredients. We'll allow the batter to rest for another 10 to 15 minutes, allowing that sugar to melt and combine in the batter. The batter, when you're grinding, it should neither be too thick nor too thin. Add enough water to grind it into a smooth paste. So up close you can see how the batter has fermented and it's formed bubbles. You can store this batter in the fridge fermented, or you can store it without fermenting. If you want to prepare any idlis or dosas next day, you can ferment it as required and use it. So we have fermented the entire batch of batter and we reserved it. So now let's start preparing the idlis. Here I am showing you the consistency of the batter. My mother has started to apply oil on the idli plate. She is greasing it. And we also place the cooker on the gas stove with enough water for it to form enough steam. Now she is ladling the batter in the idli plate. So whenever you are ladling the batter, make sure to stir it so that the batter is evenly distributed and you get softer idlis. So each time she stirs it, beats it and stirs it, incorporates more air in the batter, and then she pours this batter in the idli plate. So these are all few tips that we can share with you to prepare the softest idlis at home. Now we'll place the idli plate inside the steamer and allow it to steam for 15 minutes. Now once the idlis have steam cooked, you can see it is nicely risen and it's very soft. So just before serving, we'll show you how we serve it. But before that, we also want to demonstrate and show you how to prepare dosas. Here we have heated a skillet on medium flame and we'll be applying a little bit of oil using half an onion. This ensures the dosa turns out crispy and it also has a good flavor, and your pan will be non-sticky. So once your pan has heated well, now we ladle the batter and swirl it and prepare even dosas. So here you can see the dosa is formed. You can cook it as it is, or you can cover it and cook it. If you're going to flip it to the other side, you can cook it without the cover. But here we have added a teaspoon of oil and we'll be covering it to prepare soft dosas. In roughly about 2 to 3 minutes, the dosa is done. It's nice and crispy. It's turned light golden brown in color. Using a spatula, we have demolded the dosa and we'll serve it as hot as possible. We'll prepare another dosa and demonstrate and show it to you. Here we have ladled the batter. We'll swirl the ladle in the batter and spread it evenly to prepare a dosa. So now once your dosa is done, we'll be adding a teaspoon of oil. We'll cover it for another 2 to 3 minutes and cook it. This is going to cook on high flame. It's not on low flame or medium flame. This is cooking on high flame. Now here you go, the dosa is done. Using the spatula, we have demolded the dosa and we'll serve it. It is very nice and crunchy on the outside and soft in the middle. So here my mother is demolding the idlis. She sprinkled a little bit of water for the idlis to demold easier. And using a small spatula, she is demolding the idlis. You can see how soft and fluffy these idlis have turned out, and the dosa is also nice and soft and fluffy. Do try this recipe, friends. It's a very healthy and nutritious breakfast. If you enjoyed watching this video recipe, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more recipes. All the ingredients used in this recipe, along with my blog, social media handles and Tamil channel link, will be listed in the description box below this video. I will be seeing you soon with the next recipe video. Until next time, this is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.